What up, campers? Back with something a little different. This time we got 5 tips for all those newbie boondockers just like us. Let's get it. So there's actually a lot more to remember when you're doing boondocking compared to going to an RV park where you know you're going to have water, sewer, and power. And so we just wanted to share a quick video of some of the things that we found really helpful and actually very cheap for these last couple of times that we've gone boondocking. Figured we'd share. The first one is this solar heated camp shower. I think we got it on Amazon for about $5, but this thing is the bomb. A, because it's really convenient, but B, it really saves your gray tanks. We fill it up with water and then hang it off the back of our ladder, and then we can use it for just washing hands, washing dishes, as I'm about to do right now, or even if you're feeling froggy, you can give yourself a shower under that thing. It's totally blacked out, so when you fill it up with water, you just lay it out in the sun for a couple of hours and it actually gets really hot. This has been awesome because, again, you can just come out and wash your hands real quick and none of that is going into your gray water tank, so you're kind of extending how long you can boondock for. Got a nice little pinch clamp system, so to use it, you just flick open the pinch and it sprays, and then when you're done, you just clamp it shut. So this has been a huge help. We've done most of our dishes and washing up out here. We've taken a couple of just like rinse down showers, and our gray tank is still reading empty after a full weekend. So this one gets a huge thumbs up. Definitely worth $6 or $7. Okay, next tip, and again, links to all this stuff is down below. Get yourself a good battery operated fan or two. Again, you're boondocking, so you don't have any of those utilities, and so simple stuff like flicking on your overhead fan or using your air conditioner obviously are out, and so chances are you're going to want to cool down, and these are a killer. I think they're like under $20 way to keep yourself cool and also not have to draw down your battery. So that's a double win right there. Ultimately we want to get an inverter going so that we can use that overhead whole house fan, but in the meantime you stick a couple of these things around the bedroom in front of a window. We even stuck some ice in front of it, did a little swamp cooler thing, but huge for keeping the inside of the trailer cool on those hot days when you don't have any utilities. This one that we bought has a cool little handle and hook so that you can hang it up or carry it around wherever you want it to go. Just a nice little item to have, one of those things you don't have to think about when you're on full hookups. Okay, this next one is the least affordable of all my recommendations, but if you really want to get serious about boondocking, you're going to want to upgrade your batteries. Super pumped that we upgraded our battery bank, and you can check out that video, I think, right there, to be able to just go out with confidence for 3-4 days is really super cool. And I think we're basically at the point now where our limiting factor is our tanks, the black and the gray, not our batteries. And so I will probably add some solar at some point just to make sure that our batteries are constantly topped up. But I think we're almost to the point now where we can get to a point of full tanks, and that would be the thing that we'd have to fix up anyway. And then by that time you're in the car and driving down the road charging those batteries. So killer upgrade. Highly recommend going with those 6-volt golf cart batteries. Now you don't have to go as crazy as us. We did 4 6-volt batteries, but I also have a video showing how we just installed 2 golf cart batteries about a year and a half ago, and I think even just doing something like that is going to really increase the longevity of your batteries and make sure that you've got power at least for a long weekend trip when you're out boondocking. The ones that normally come in your RVs, I think, are just normal 100 amp hour marine batteries, but 6-volt batteries are true deep volt. I got 2 6-volt 232 amp hour batteries. They're about $130 each, and I think that that's kind of the minimum that you're going to want if you want to do some boondocking, because even though you can't run most 110 appliances, you still got your LED lights inside, your fridge is taking some juice, you're going to want to listen to your radio and chill out, and that all takes power. And so again, if you're just on that stock 100 amp hour marine battery, you're not going to make it very far into a weekend. So that's our third tip. And if you want to go whole hog, you totally can. We've got 4 of those 232 amp hour batteries, so we've got 232 usable amp hours before we get down to 50% where we start damaging the batteries. I'll post all the videos to our battery installs, but if you want to do boondocking, highly recommend upgrading your battery bank. Next tip isn't about managing resources, it's about managing your sanity. No hookup, so you can't just plop the kids down in front of the TV or sit down and relax with your favorite show. So I highly recommend getting some form of games, analog games, that you can play when there's no power. This is a set we got off Amazon. You can obviously bring whatever one you want, but this one's cool because it has the Chinese checkers, also has the chessboard, it also has backgammon, and then inside there's checkers and a bunch of other games that you can play. So this is a good way to keep the Rugrats busy. And also just to kind of do what boondocking's all about, right? Spending family time chilling, not relaxing by the pool with margaritas. And so this is why we like mixing in boondocking to our normal RV resort lineup, but make sure you come prepared with some form of entertainment. We're also big fans of puzzles, so we bring our puzzles with our puzzle felt so that you can roll it up and down when you're eating. We also have Uno and a couple other card games, so it doesn't have to be this exactly, but just get creative. We used to bring Yahtzee when I was a kid, and man, there's nothing like hearing a 48-year-old woman scream Yahtzee. My mom loved that stuff. Point is to just find what works for you and have it socked away in your trailer for times when you don't have any amenities. This last one's a bit tongue-in-cheek, but it is really the bomb. Number 5 would be get yourself a hammock. For us, the main reason we come boondocking is just to get out in nature, get that peace and quiet, and spend that quality time with family and just overall chilling. So we found a super cool hammock on Amazon that I'll link to below. I think it was super cheap, but definitely just adds to that relaxation factor. It makes you feel like you're making the most out of your trip, even though you don't have any glorious amenities. All right, so that's our 5 quick tips for newbie boondockers just like us. We hope you guys like that and that those tips helped out. We found these things to be huge lifesavers. We're still at 2/3 battery, empty gray, and we had a lot of fun. So hoping to throw this into the rotation a lot more. If you liked the video, make sure to give us a thumbs up, consider subscribing, click that little notification bell, and we'll see you on the next adventure.